Okay, guys. The core of these tomatoes. You guys are noisy. Y'all are noisy. The core of these tomatoes are showing out. I've been harvesting all sorts of yellow datorinos. This datorino tigaretto looks bad, but also has so many tomatoes on it. So yeah, we're just waiting on that one. I don't know what's going on with this. Maybe they just need water, or they got broken, or naturally just taking off lower limbs. I don't know, guys, but we definitely have one there. We have, I just showed it to you, one there. We got more coming in the top, so I'm really happy. These are the Ulukuru Ochre or something like that. Okay, Magic Bullet. Oh, it's rough. I don't know. I've been watering them, but maybe they're not getting enough water, so I'm gonna go and water these by hand again today. The Rapunzel again. Everything looks crappy, but lots of tomatoes, so not complaining. I'm gonna try and get out here and weed eat the backyard. Like, not gonna mow it. There's just too much crap. I don't feel like dealing with that. Hubs can do that when he's all better, but for now, no. I need to definitely take the weeds out from around the comfrey though. Let's see. Dude, look at the weeds in my garden paths. Like, they are so bad. They're so bad. I gotta get out here. And I think I'm gonna sprinkle some zinnia seeds in here because the leeks are done for the year and it would be pretty. So I think that's what I'm gonna do. The peppers are all except the Peppa Peach Stripey. Everything's looking good, but these Peppa Peach Stripeys are just short, super short, and they're not growing. I'm gonna trim back this basil so they get a little more sun. The potatoes, wow, okay, so I just saw the sweet potatoes growing in among regular potatoes, and this is what you get when you grow any kind of potatoes because you're never gonna get them all. They were looking kind of crappy like this, and then they just kind of perked up. So I mean, I don't know, I don't care, I'm just letting them run, guys. I gotta figure out what I planted over here, because what I thought was like a little cherry tomato is like a big tomato with like a weird little point on the end. This thing has some beef steak type size tomatoes. I think this might be a it's like my favorite one, and I can't remember. Starfighter Rebel Prime. I think this might be one of those. The Anaheims look, that one at least looks amazing. The Popolos are definitely getting big. This one, I pushed this kind of over because it was getting shaded and it wasn't like, oh my gosh, you guys, get in there. It wasn't, you know, as bushy as the rest, and I think it's because it's not getting enough sun. But okay, this was just a random rattlesnake bean that was like started itself down here, and I just kind of wrapped it, and it has gone gangbusters all up here. And I just got so many beans. I love beans. I'm trying to remind myself how much I love beans, but there's so many beans, and it's because I planted all sorts of beans. This dahlia has never looked so good. It has never just, and maybe it's because I've always had too much stuff around it, but it looks really pretty this year. It makes me happy. I'm so excited that I at least have these 2 melons coming up, and eventually they'll hit up here and hopefully give us some melons. I still have one here, but it is like struggle busing. So also, okay, so the dream was let me go over here and show. First of all, let's finish this. The ground nut, hog nut. I need it to go this way. Go this way. It keeps trying to come this way. Go this way. And I need to kind of redirect some of the, well, you probably can't see them, but there's some like tendrils coming out this way. I need to get them back on, and like I can see it going over onto the raspberries. I need to get them back on the fence. But the runner beans, so far so good. I have tucked this strawberry in to try and give it some support, because I have no idea what type of, did I say strawberry tomato? I have no idea what type of tomato this is, but I'm assuming, like all tomatoes, it will need some support. Ooh, I bet it is. Oh, get in there and stay. Get in there. Get in there. Okay, I bet this is a, see that little like raccoon or whatever they call it. I bet this is a Everglades. The little spoon tomatoes, you know, the native Florida spoon tomatoes. I bet that's what this is. Lord, I gotta get some gloves and start pulling those raspberries back inside. I try to do that, but they're pretty spicy. Like this. Gotta put this back over here. And oh Lord, so these are supposed to be dwarf tomatoes, you guys. These are the biggest door tomatoes I've ever grown. So this must be like the most amazing soil in the entire world. I don't know, but like, you should be over here. But like, I do have, get out of the way. I do have some nice tomatoes coming in. I'm gonna have to go reference my guide and see what tomatoes are what. Good Lord, guys, for real, though, for real. Can you get, there you go. I know this one is Gandalf because it's got variegated leaves. And it's definitely got a lot of tomatoes. So, yeah, next year I will be getting this type, a slightly taller type of tomato cage to grow all these in. This doesn't look as bad as I expected for someone who hasn't been watering it daily like I'm into. 2 of the strawberries survived, so I'm really, really excited about that. Definitely need to get in here and take out some of the dead stuff and hopefully put in some cute, pretty things if I can find them and find the time to go to the store. So I haven't got a lot of that one just looks gross. I haven't got a lot of raspberries out of here yet, but I saw some right over here. This one I let go too long, it looks like. No, that's probably edible. Anyway, getting any raspberries is a treat, so I'm very excited about this. And I will say that this one, the tags are down there so I don't have them memorized, but this one, it has spikies that actually feel sharper than these, but when they're young, the spikies are softer, and I can actually tuck this one in a lot easier than these, because these spikies hurt. So anyway, gotta get some gloves and tuck stuff in. I'm so happy when things don't die because I mean, in my climate I just kind of expect everything to start dying when it gets hotter, so, and maybe they still will, but right now just seeing everything filling in and growing, really happy. It is so muggy and hot. I am disgusting, but I have to get out here and weed all this stuff. I have to get out here and harvest all this stuff, and I have to get out here and redirect all this stuff. So there's a lot to do just in this garden. That doesn't even cover all my other gardens. So I am behind the times on garden maintenance. And as any other gardener worth their salt knows, it's very likely that this whole thing will just get really far away from me this year, especially with the other life things going on. So yeah, this may just be a hot mess by the end of the year. And another reason I've been kind of lax about this is because we were planning on redoing this whole area. So I was going to scrape all this stuff up and put it in new garden beds anyway from the paths. That may not be happening, so I have to be a little more diligent about staying on top of stuff. But anyway, I hope your gardens are looking this good. I hope you're enjoying your weekend or your week. I'm not sure when I'm posting this, and I will do this again with you guys next week. Have a lovely day.